today I can happily say that, because it was crisis time, the dealers adopted digital transformation much faster. The consumers adopted it much faster. Change is happening at a much more rapid pace. So if you are stuck to something, be it thoughts, ideas, strategies, or even your thought processes, then you will be passive. I am more of an affiliative style leadership, more of a people person, try to take them along with me. So that's something which I feel, and also more agile to changes, because what we are seeing today's time is change is only constant. We have been saying this for some time, but more and more now we see uncertainty. And at this point of time, therefore, being agile is one of the biggest skill set one should have as a leader. On the personal side, of course, it's my dad. He was a motor neuron patient for many years with a very rare disorder, but still he used to fight life. He used to motivate people. He took up multidisciplinary education and do a lot of charitable stuff. So he was always something very inspiring when I look at from my family from within. And then, of course, I definitely, as many of us, admire Mahatma Gandhi as such. I think the starting point is to accept. So if you don't accept the failure, if you don't accept a wrong decision, if you don't introspect, I think that's where leadership comes up. I think the humility is important to accept. Yes, maybe there were certain decisions not right. We closed first. We were also the ones to open up first. So around 8th of May, I think we started our factory and operations with all the protocols in place, with all the learnings that we had also from Stuttgart, others, and then we were on the market. And today I can happily say that, because it was crisis time, the dealers adopted digital transformation much faster. The consumers adopted it much faster. Today, 5% is pure online, 10 to 15% is, digitally assisted sales. This we couldn't even have thought about it pre-COVID. On the other side, we have supply chain challenges. We have, shortage of cars. We are not able to launch certain cars and certain models because of travel restrictions, because of availability. And so what we have learned is, gone are the days of long-term planning, or you do a strategic planning for 3 years, you do a operative planning immediately for a year, and then you are done. You just focus on execution. I think the new leadership styles will need to operate at a much more agile manner. It's month on month, week on week. Look at your stocks, look at how the market is behaving. It will be a hybrid concept that we envisage, wherein 2 to 3 days at home, 2 or 3 days in office. You are mixing up. There is high level of flexibility, and I think this entire thing has also taught us that we can trust our teams. Everybody has been working. There is no attendance. We are not an IT setup where there is a login log of time. But there is a leap of faith, and there are no attendance systems. But I think now we see our colleagues are involved, or even more involved than the past. For me, travel is a big stress reliever. Travel, be it for work or even on the personal side, I like to go around, meet people. Also, a bit of spirituality as such. I have an ancestral house back home in Kerala. So every year I make it a point that I go and spend some days there, visit some of the temples, nice temples in Kerala as such. You also try to get back to your roots, try to get certain sense of calmness and also well-being, because Kerala is known for its Ayurvedic treatments and spas and stuff. So I try to make the best out of it. On the other side, the foodie in me, you name a city I land, I generally hit the best eating joints. If I travel, generally evenings, I like to go out, take the street food as such, and get a glimpse of it. As far as golf is concerned, maybe now I will again restart golf. Now that again golf courses have opened up, there is also social distancing easily possible there. So I now look forward to get back into the course now. when you look at trend next 10 years time, the cars will be more of a personal device. I think if you relate car and a phone, the phone is much more personal. What I see is in 10 years time, the car becomes more personal. There is a lot of data with the car. There is a lot of you can talk to it, you can communicate. It knows you much more in person. It does things intuitively for you, and that means the car becomes more closer to you, or to a consumer. Believe in execution, not just strategy, because I find a lot of people on the strategic level, very nice ideas, but when it comes to execution, they fail. And I have been saying this for many years, that execution is the only strategy customer sees. The second is, I think, irrespective of the business, we are in people business, and that we need not forget at any given point of time. And I think that's a make or break in what you try to do. So please take people along in whatever way for one to be successful. And last, I think agility, as I started saying about being an agile leader, that's most important in today's time. Change is happening at a much more rapid pace. So if you are stuck to something, be it thoughts, ideas, strategies, or even your thought processes, then you will be passive.